3:30 in the morning, and we're in the Atlanta airport, and we're about maybe 30 minutes away from boarding the plane, and we're on our way to Port-au-Prince, Haiti. We're a little sleepy, but we're very excited, and we are so looking forward to seeing what God is going to do.
We are in Atlanta Airport, International Airport. We are getting ready to go to Haiti. I'm very excited and nervous. A little shaky from the flight. Nerves. I'm excited.
We're on our second day here in Haiti, full day of ministry, and when I tell you God is a God of signs, wonders, and miracles, He really is. This morning we had the opportunity to bless the Bible school here at the base, Maestro Mundo's base. They have a Bible school that meets 3 times a week of young adults ages 19 through 29, and we got an opportunity to just train them in any area that we felt led. And today we did a session on evangelism and ministry and missions, and how to be an effective evangelist and minister in missions. And so I taught and I gave the perspective on coming from a heart of compassion. And out of that heart of compassion, it promotes us and gives us the opportunity to flow through the supernatural. And so as we after I taught, we then went in a time of activation. And in this time, we just asked, is there anyone in the room that needs healing? 3 people came forward, and one had dizziness, the other one had back and shoulder pains, and the other one had sinus infections. And so through that, we prayed for them. We had the students come up and actually pray for them. We just came in agreement with them. And each one of them instantly got healed. And not only did they get healed, but they felt the power of God. They felt fire in their arms. They felt fire. And then we had 2 others that came up afterward that needed healing as well. And during that time, both of them received healing. One of them's legs grew out, and the other one immediately felt a sensation going up and down their legs. And this was just an opportunity to show that God is real, and that He wants to meet us in our everyday lives, and He wants to give us an opportunity to be His hands and feet to those that are lost. And so we trained them and now showing them that they can do this exact thing every day in their own city, in their own nation, and around this world, that we challenge them to go, not just here in Port-au-Prince, but to take this power around the world with them.
You call me out upon the waters, the great unknown, where feet may fail, and there I find you in the mystery, in oceans deep, my faith will stand. Rise, my soul will rest in your embrace, for I am yours, you are
Yesterday we had a great day. We had an awesome opportunity to start the day off by going to up this mountain where this new community has been built in the last 5 years. It's a camp, a refugee camp, where a lot of people who were hit by the earthquake had to flee there because their houses got destroyed. Well, the ministry that we're working with, they're now working with some of the natives that live in that area to help them learn how to start their own business. So yesterday we had the opportunity to travel up this mountain for about 2 or 3 hours to 6 or 7 different houses of people that had their own ministries or their own businesses, and we got a chance to go and pray over their houses and their businesses. And while we were there, one of the ladies we prayed with, she was having breathing issues, and so we got a chance to not just pray for her business, we prayed for her, and she had stomach pains as well. And in that moment, not only did she receive her healing, but the Lord really hit her with the joy of the Lord, and by the time we done praying with her, her countenance just completely changed. It was a beautiful moment, not just for her, but for the whole team as well.
Before you came here, guys, I feel a lot of stomach ache, very strong. And I don't feel good. And I don't feel peace in my body. And after you come here, and I went to bring more chairs, and I felt very, very bad. And in the same moment that you put your hand on me and you start praying, and I just feel a transformation. And I'm not the same person anymore. And I thank you for that. God bless you. I love you in Jesus Christ.
One of the gentlemen here at the base explained to people that God can even take something that is perfectly functioning well and make it imperfect and bring it back into perfection just to demonstrate his power. And so for some reason he chose me to come up there, and I was thinking, Lord, I mean, I know you're real, but I personally had never seen anyone's limbs grow out or anything physical. I'm talking about like divine physical transformation coming from the power of God. I hadn't experienced that. So he called me up and he asked me to put my hands out straight like this. And so I did. And he told everyone in the class that he was going to show them how God's power would make one of my arms grow out and then bring it back into position. And so as I stood up, I knew God could do it, but I had never seen it. And then one of our other teammates, I was so thankful because I was standing there thinking, God, but nothing's wrong with my arms. I don't need healing. I don't want to leave Haiti with one arm out to here. And he got up and he said that God, just because God is so magnificent, that he could take something that's whole and well and bring it out of alignment just to show he's God and bring it back. So that relaxed me, and I just received what was happening, and everyone began to pray and pray in the Spirit. And my arm, I don't know, yes, my hand, it was not me. The power of God moved my hand, and it started to grow up. My left hand became longer, just like this. About this, it was about here. And it was God. I felt an unction, the mechanics of God moving my hand forward. And then after a time, when everyone could see that this is what had happened, he called it back into position. And my hand began to line up. And that, my friends, is the power of God.
Hear the sound of the nations calling. Hear the